Well, hello there, and welcome to another Heart to Heart Talk. I'm John Kuert, the pastor at Alpha Assembly in Clarion, Pennsylvania, bringing to you another message that I hope will be a blessing to you. And this is the second in a two-part series that I was doing on worry. And we started the other day, I think it was April 11th, and today's message is for April 12th. And it was on Matthew chapter 6 and what Jesus had to say about worry. There were 7 things, and I'll just run through them just to go over them again. Jesus said that we should not worry, take no thought for tomorrow. And so I looked through that chapter, and here's what I came up with. When we worry, we're disobedient because that's what Jesus said we should not do. And 3 times in Matthew chapter 6, he says, take no thought for tomorrow. Don't worry about what you're going to eat or drink. So it's a command. It's not, okay, I can do it or not do it. It's a command. So when we don't do it, and when we don't listen, and we worry, we're being disobedient. That's the first thing. Well, the second thing is this. When we worry, it is a disregard for the promises that he will care for us. He promised to take care of us just like he takes care of the birds of the air. And his word says he will supply all of our needs according to his riches and glory. So let's not disregard his promises. Thirdly, when we worry, it's dumb because it's senseless to be anxious about things that we have no control over. I remember how that struck me. I was listening to a psychologist talk one day in a seminar, and he said that we shouldn't worry about things that we have no control over. And it was like a light went off, and I have never forgotten that. What's the sense of worrying about something that you cannot do anything about? So that's the third thing. When we worry, it's dumb. Fourthly, worry shows doubt instead of faith. Jesus wants us to be people of great faith. He said, as he was speaking to the people there, he said, if that is how God clothes the grass of the field, which is here today and tomorrow is thrown into the fire, will he not much more clothe you, O you of little faith? So when we doubt, when we worry, it's not a good thing. And then number 5, when we worry, it disturbs our spiritual rest and peace and joy and makes us anxious, especially in the pursuit of temporal things, the things that are going to pass away. So we don't want that to happen. And then 6, worry distracts us from today and causes us to focus on the past or the future. And we can't do anything about either one of those. You can't do anything about the past, and we don't know what tomorrow will hold or next month. We can plan certain things, but we do not know what will happen. So worry distracts us from today, right here, right now, in the moment that I'm here. And then the last thing, the 7th thing, is worry is damaging not only to your spiritual health, but your physical health. You know, Dr. Carl Menninger, that one of the Mayo brothers of psychiatry, he wrote an illuminating book about worry titled Man Against Himself. And it gives amazing insights about how we destroy our bodies and minds by anxiety and frustration and hatred and resentment and rebellion and fear and on and on. You don't get stomach ulcers from what you eat. You get ulcers from what's eating you. And so, there's a story that comes from Willis Carrier. He gave this formula. It's written in Carnegie's book, how to start living and stop worrying. And he said this: when you're facing something, Now, listen to this. First of all, you analyze the situation and you ask, what's the worst thing that can happen? Then you prepare to accept it if you have to. Okay, if that's the worst thing that can happen, I can accept that. Then the third thing you do is calmly proceed to improve on the worst. You go about doing everything that you can to stop that from happening. Well, 3 final principles I give you today. 1, and remember this: His presence is with me and He is watching over me. We don't have to be afraid. God said, I will make you strong and I will help you. I will support you. Isaiah 41:10. So His presence is with me. Second, His purpose is working in me. And God says He's working all things together for good to them that love God and are called according to His purposes. And the third thing is His place is waiting for me. So His presence is with me now. His purpose is working in me and working through me. And His place is waiting for me. He said He'd go to prepare a place for us, that where He is, there we would be also. No need to worry. God's got it all taken care of. Just let it in His hands. Well, thanks for joining me again today, and I hope this really can help, because a lot of people have trouble with anxiety, fear, and worry. I know we do some counseling in our counseling center, and it's really amazing how much that's a problem in today's world. Well, anyway, as I mentioned before, I'm the pastor at Alpha Assembly in Clarion, Pennsylvania. We'd love to have you visit us sometime. We're located at 4099 Grandview Pike, and it's in Clarion, Pennsylvania. And you can check out our website, alphaag.org, or you can go to our Facebook page and find out more about us. Well, God bless you today. Have a great day, and Lord willing, we'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.